Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreath.
This side behind me is one that we could definitely get used to seeing. Blue skies all across our region from Siskiyou County to the Basin to the Rogue Valley. Much warmer than we were yesterday at this time, 68 degrees. I think we were at 58 degrees at this time yesterday in Medford. We're at 67 degrees as well in Wairika. So today along the coast, we've already eclipsed that forecasted high temperature for Brookings. We're up to 80 degrees right now in Brookings. That is because of that Chetco effect. The offshore winds interacting with the terrain. As air sinks, it compresses, and thus the forecasted high there is inaccurate, but we're getting pretty warm down towards southern Curry County. We're going to be in the 70s elsewhere in Curry County. Winds today there could gust up to 25 miles per hour. They could also gust up to 20 miles per hour in Siskiyou County, where we're going to return to the upper 80s to mid 90s, 95 degrees in Happy Camp, 86 degrees in Fort Jones. In the Basin, we're going to be back in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Winds in the Basin could also gust up to 25 miles per hour, 82 degrees in Paisley, 81 degrees in Silver Lake. But the common theme today across most of our region is that air quality is still going to be good, minus in Siskiyou County and in the Basin, where some of that haze could return in later portions of the day. But in the Cascades and Siskiyous, they are going to be exempt from the haze, getting back into the 70s and in the 60s today. 66 at Crater Lake, 84 degrees in Prospect, and then in the Rogue Valley, returning right back to 90 degrees in Medford, 89 degrees in Rogue River. So today, just another reminder that we do have a hazardous seas watch, so maybe not the best day to test out your sea legs, as seas will rise to 9 to 11 feet. And this goes from Wednesday to Thursday. So for tonight, we're going to drop down into the mid 50s in our west side valleys, 54 in Medford, 50 in Wairika, 52 degrees along the coast, and not nearly as chilly as we were last night in the Basin. Temperatures there will only drop down into the upper 30s to lower 40s. The first day of fall is officially tomorrow. If you want to be precise, it's at 12:20 tomorrow. And for the autumn equinox, some of that haze could return to the Rogue Valley, but temperatures will be very fall-like. They're going to drop down to 83 degrees. Temperatures over the next 7 days in the Rogue Valley will kind of fluctuate, rising back to above average values by the time we get into Saturday, but then dropping back down to average or even below average values towards the end of the weekend into the beginning of next week. So here is your 7-day forecast, a beautiful stretch of weather really across all of our forecasted zones. It's going to be especially hot along the coast, or at least hotter than what we would expect. It's mainly going to be because of that offshore flow. We're expecting highs in the upper 70s towards Thursday, getting into Friday along the coast. In Northern California, better air quality there compared to what we've seen over the past couple of weeks. But again, haze could return to western portions of Siskiyou County later in the day, and we're going to be back in the mid to upper 80s as we chug along through the rest of the week. In the Klamath Basin, also temperatures in the low 80s to upper 70s, and then in the mountains, good air quality there as we'll be in the 70s, getting up into the upper 70s by the time we get into Friday. And then in the Rogue Valley, maybe some of that haze returns into the picture tomorrow, warming back up into the low 90s by the time we get to Friday. But again, temperatures will drop off as we get into Sunday and then into Monday.